What did the world fail to understand of Hong Kong's mass protest movement and its rise of militant activism? The rise of militant activism was a direct response to the escalating police violence from the 2014 Umbrella Movement as well as the 2016 Fishball Revolution. The world, especially the sympathetic white audience, loved Hong Kongers' peaceful civil disobedience, as if Hong Kongers were playing the part of a perfect victim. Even in our political resistance, we were so peaceful. By the time of the 2019 mass protest movement, the Hong Kong police force was mobilizing weapons indiscriminately against children, civilians, journalists, and medics. The cops broke their own regulations and operational guidelines, ignoring international conventions on journalists and medics. Amnesty International released a report literally titled, "How Not to Police a Protest." I can already hear the neoliberals. The Hong Kong police force broke the law. They need to be punished for breaking the law. And without dismissing the importance of an independent judiciary in a democratic society, laws aren't real. They're just words on a piece of paper. And in this case, it is entirely reliant on the government to enforce and uphold these laws. And this is what we mean when we talk about institutional and systemic oppression. It's pretty fucking useless to talk about laws when the state and the system is inherently unjust and literally set up to be the oppressive tool. Back to Hong Kongers. What were the civilians supposed to do against cops that use tear gas, water cannon, assault, torture, and abuse when you're just peacefully protesting? The normalization of militant activism was a direct reflection of the state's willingness to use violence as an oppressive tool. Militant activism started as a response to protect the community. What are the tactics? What are the tools that we can keep peaceful protesters safe while still demonstrating in public? If state powers are manifesting through police brutality and physical violence, then our resistance must also show up in physical format. Militant activists took direct action to counter the police advancement, interfere, and protect those who are at risk of police brutality. While only a small number of people turned into militant activists, it was supported by a network of activists and community members. These narratives of riots and violence are taking out of the critique of power. The Hong Kong government, the Hong Kong police force, the Chinese party state apparatus are the holders of power. We, as everyday citizens of Hong Kong, may only use what's in our arsenal to resist. We need to move on from this neoliberal notion of resistance and actually take direct action and disruption as a way to resist authoritarianism and fascism on the rise.